Γεια σας, καλησπέρα. Good afternoon, my dear friends. Welcome to
Made with Yiayia.
As you can see, I'm here with my cute little grandson and we're going to be making a delicious dessert. It's actually called Cupavci. It's a Croatian delight, sponge cake with chocolate and coconut. But the twist, we are going to make this gluten-free so my little cutie can enjoy it. So let's get our ingredients together and start baking. Oppa! So the first thing that we're going to put into our mixer to start the cake part is
Egg.
And how many are there?
3.
Woohoo! Okay, dump it in for us, sweetie. A little bit harder, right? Woo! Good job. And 3/4 of a cup of sugar. Perfect. I'm gonna use my mixing wand here. So we want to beat this till it becomes a slight creamy consistency, and then we'll add the rest of the ingredients. So to it, we're going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Good job, my little helper. 1/2 cup of oil and 1/2 cup of milk. So how about we lift this up? There we go. Put it right in here. So this is going to be the delicious sponge cake. Beautiful. And 1/2 cup of milk. Have fun with your little ones making desserts. It's always so nice to spend time making things that they enjoy too. 1 second. Let me put it down.
And it started.
You want to start it just on the first. So for our flour, like I mentioned, we are going to be using a gluten-free. And this Queen Street 1 bakery that comes out of Toronto is an amazing flour. It already has, the xanthan gum in it, so it causes that thickening. To this, before we put it in, we're going to add, nope, put it there, baby. 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Okay, now stir it up for us. It's good to give it a good stir in with the flour. And then we're gonna add it to our mix. Good job. How about I dump this one? Perfect. It's so exciting. I love baking with him. Ooh, we're losing our flour. Oh well. Okay, how about I dump the rest in? So this is a little under 1 cup. So we want to always scrape the sides because when you're making any kind of dessert, of course the flour gets pushed over to the side. The consistency of a cake batter, right? So we preheated our oven to 350 degrees. And now we're just gonna pour our batter into a 9x13 baking dish. Then we will put it in the oven and cook it for a 1/2 hour. Watch it because ovens vary. You just want it to get a nice golden color, and of course it's going to rise. So we took out our cake, left it about 45 minutes to cool off, and now we've cut them into small squares. You can cut any size you want. The second part of this recipe is our chocolate sauce. So what I did was I melted a 1/2 cup of butter and I added a 1/2 cup of milk. Once it came to a boil, turned it off and added another 1/2 cup of dark chocolate chips. So our sauce is now ready, and I'm going to show you what we're going to do. So all you do is you take one of your pieces, you dip it very quickly in the chocolate. Just remember, the cake will absorb, so you want it to move as quickly as possible. And here, the last ingredient is our coconut. So we're going to transfer it here so we can coat the cake with coconut. Here's our first little piece. We're going to continue continue doing this. So as you can see, we have quite a few of our delicious treats ready. We did a lot of hard work, right? Yeah. So this one is where we were trying to twist it. My grandson was trying to get the coconut all the way around. It does get a bit messy, so you need to be persistent and keep going. But this, we decided to just dip the chocolate and just sprinkle the coconut on top. And I think it looks beautiful. And it was a lot faster. And we did have a little bit of the cake left. No big deal because it tastes amazing even on its own. So, time to taste. One little fork for you. Want to take a piece? Ooh, there you go. So cut, 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 cut. Want to take a bite? Okay, you can take a bite. I'm gonna try a little bit too. So what do you think, sweetie? Should we give it a thumbs up? Amazing gluten-free chocolate coconut dessert. Because I'm not gonna try and say it again. It's a mouthful in what it's actually called in Croatian. Thank you so much for joining us. It looks like he's gonna finish up his piece and we're gonna keep digging into these. I'm Elena and my little cutie, and this is Made with Yiayia. Opa!